Welcome to Phil-Mont Christian Academy. This is the boys varsity soccer sports streaming, live sports streaming. Today, Phil-Mont Christian Academy is playing Calvary Christian at Phil-Mont Christian Academy. Calvary Christian is in white on the left side of the field, going from left to right this half. Phil-Mont is in blue and is defending on the right side. Calvary will take tap on the first half. And we are underway here at Phil-Mont. Calvary takes the ball back to their halfback line, out to the right side. Back to their fullback line. Ball comes up, taken control by Jaden Burrows in the middle. Ball goes through to David Ollinger. Back to Calvary on the left side. Eddie Pais takes the ball away, puts the ball forward to David Ollinger. David Ollinger dribbling down the right side. Crosses the ball but out of bounds over the end line. Goal kick for Calvary Christian. Calvary takes goal kick. Eddie Pais for Phil-Mont, but taken away by Calvary again. Back to the halfbacks. Dribbling up the left side over to the left wing. Calvary in pursuit, gets the ball before it goes out of bounds. Being guarded by Dwayne Cuff. Puts it into the middle. Jaden Burrows gets control for Phil-Mont, up to David Ollinger. Spins to the outside, but Calvary is able to regain control. Calvary on the left side again, dribbles down. We have a cross into the middle, dangerous play, but Calvary is not able to connect. Over on the right side, Calvary puts the ball in, straight to goalkeeper Nathan Blackburn for Phil-Mont. Calvary takes control in the center mid. Puts the ball through hard to their own player, but not able to control. Puts the ball back into the air again. Eddie Pais steps up and gets the ball. Trevor Tipton bringing the ball out of the backfield up to David Ollinger. David Ollinger puts it out onto the right side. Race with the goalkeeper, who's well out of the area, but clears the ball to midfield for Calvary. Ball goes out over the touchline for a throw-in in front of the Phil-Mont bench. Have a player shaken up a little bit. The referee gives him a couple of seconds here to get his wits about him. Calvary gets the ball out to the right side, puts the ball back in the middle, chasing center forward, but is not able to get control. Ball goes over the end line for a Phil-Mont goal kick. Phil-Mont today, we have at this point Dwayne Cuff at right back, Jaden Burrows at center and Mackay Lilliston at left. Goalkeeper Nate Blackburn puts the ball nicely controlled by Jay Suggs in the middle, but the ball comes loose. Calvary picks up control. Dwayne Cuff gets a touch, but Calvary quickly on the ball again. Shot into Nate Blackburn, who gobbles it up without any problem and eliminates the challenge. Nate Blackburn again with punt. Goes all the way over the Calvary defense. Keeper comes out beyond the penalty area, kicks the ball, but off of a Calvary player out of bounds. We have a Phil-Mont throw-in. Ball comes into Trevor Tipton. He turns, but taken away immediately by Calvary. We have a foul committed by Trevor Tipton. Calvary will have a free kick. Referee asks him to bring it back a bit to the center line. So we have fullback taking the free kick from center field. Goes all the way through to the goal. Nate Blackburn with the save. Sure hands, no problem there. Trevor Tipton in the center for Phil-Mont. Ahead to Jay Suggs, touches it to the right, but Calvary gets control again. Calvary on the right side with the ball. Ewan Chi defending. Calvary puts the ball into the middle, but over the end line for a Phil-Mont goal kick. Calvary throw in on the far side, puts the ball through to the left wing, puts the ball back to the halfback, but the pass goes out of bounds. Phil-Mont throw in. Jaden Burrows takes a throw in. Ball's picked up by Eddie Pais, just outside the penalty area, over to Ewan Chi. Puts forward to Jeremy Francois. Jeremy battling. Ewan Chi gets the ball again. Jay Suggs comes back nicely, back to Ewan Chi, up to Jake Haviland. Calvary gets control again. Ewan Chi with the ball, Jake with the turn, but Calvary jumps quickly onto the ball, up to the right wing. Overlap for the center forward, but the ball is shot out of bounds to the right side. Again, this is Phil-Mont Christian Academy playing Calvary Christian at Phil-Mont Christian Academy. Boys varsity soccer game. Nate Blackburn puts the ball in. Jay Suggs connects with the ball but is not able to control it. Ball comes back out to the midfield line. And a hard shot by number 8 from Calvary, but right at Nathan Blackburn, who knocks it down and controls the ball. Big punt from Nate to the defensive line. Jeremy Francois on the ball. Jeremy Francois has an opportunity, but puts the ball over the top of the net. Jeremy and David Ollinger combining. Possibly offside there, but it was not called. Calvary setting up for a goal kick. Ball comes through to the center. Ewan Chi puts the ball back into play. Jay Suggs cuts through onto the left side. Tries to go around the Calvary defenders, not successful. Calvary puts it out of bounds for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Jake Haviland steps up to take a throw-in. Puts the ball nicely into the area. David Ollinger flicks it on. Jeremy Francois gets a foot on it right by the keeper, but is not able to deflect it into the goal. Good opportunity for Phil-Mont. We have another throw-in for Phil-Mont on the far side of the field. Eddie Pais dribbling into the area, puts it across, but right at the keeper who's covering the near post. So Calvary regains control. Throws the ball out to the right side. Halfback bringing the ball up. David Ollinger steps in and knocks the ball out of bounds. Jake Haviland is held. Gets a call. Jaden Burrows steps up at the midfield for a free kick. Phil-Mont gets set in the front line. Jaden puts the ball through looking for David Ollinger, but the defender gets the ball instead. Ewan Chi puts the ball through. We have an offside call. Goalie got the ball, but we have an offside call, presumably on David Ollinger. Possibly Jeremy Francois. Calvary puts the ball all the way through to the front line over on the left wing. Dwayne Cuff is there to put the ball out of bounds for a throw-in right by the corner flag. We have end-to-end action here in this game. Both teams having opportunities. Calvary's had a couple of good shots. Phil-Mont's been in the area with some close play. Neither team's been able to score, so we have 0-0 at this point. Halfback dribbles in, puts the ball high and over the end line. Nate Blackburn setting up for a kick. Comes to the right side off of a Calvary player. David Ollinger puts the ball up nicely. Jay Suggs is not able to collect with the ball. In the process sends a Calvary player to the ground, but there's no call. Calvary keeper puts the ball high in the air to midfield. Trevor Tipton nods it down to Eddie Pais, but the ball goes to Calvary. Trevor Tipton comes back, gets a touch on the ball, again to Calvary. Ball goes through to the left wing. And we have a goal kick. Ball touched out of bounds over the end line by Calvary. Actually, we have a foul by Calvary. Nate Blackburn will take a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Jay Suggs goes up for the ball, knocks it out of bounds. Calvary throws the ball in, taps it back again to the thrower. Ball goes back to the fullbacks. Player left fullback turns, puts it into center field, but Jay Suggs comes through, gets a touch on it, but is not able to control the ball. Jake Haviland battling with the right wing. Ewan Chi stops the ball nicely. The ball rolls out of bounds for a throw-in. Calvary setting up for a throw-in on the right side of the field. Halfback comes up to take the throw-in. Actually, that's the fullback, comes up to take the throw in, puts it through. Mackay Lilliston gets to the ball first and heads it out of bounds. Big throw in from Calvary right into the center of the area. Jay Suggs gets foot on the ball. The ball goes back to number 10 again from Calvary, and the shot is to the left of the goal, out of bounds. Jay Suggs setting up for a free kick, or a goal kick. Dwayne Cuff on the ball, but ricochets off his foot and over the touchline. Throw in for Calvary. Eddie Pais comes back to help out, but Calvary is able to get past he and Dwayne Cuff. Puts the ball back to the halfback. Halfback spins, puts the ball back again, turns to the left, but the pass is not able to find another Calvary player, goes out of bounds for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Jaden Burrows over to take the throw-in. Jaden into Trevor Tipton, he turns, nice touch with the ball, but right to the Calvary defense. Ball goes through to ball goes through to the back line. Dwayne Cuff shepherded the ball out of bounds nicely, and we have another goal kick. David Ollinger with the ball, goes out of bounds on the far side. Calvary takes throw in. The ball pops up and called for a handball. Jaden Burrows steps up for a free kick. Puts the ball through to David Ollinger. David brings the ball under control, puts it through, but Jay Suggs is not able to collect. David Ollinger steps in. Jeremy Francois with the ball, but it goes off the side of his foot, out of bounds for a Calvary throw-in. Trevor Tipton up with the ball to with the head ball. David Ollinger puts the ball but not through. Jay Suggs gets his foot on the ball, goes into the middle. Jeremy Francois again pops up a little, but Trevor Tipton is able to control it. Spins the other way. Trevor Tipton with the ball, puts it through nicely to David Ollinger. David up the right side, crosses into the middle, but too close to the keeper, who gets control of the ball. So some good movement and effort by Phil-Mont at that point. Calvary keeper punts the ball over midfield. Jaden Burrows gets the ball. Trevor Tipton with the ball now, but stripped by Calvary player. Mackay Lilliston steps up with a hard tackle, nicely takes the ball away. Ball is sent forward by Calvary, but out of bounds over the touchline. We have some substitutes by Phil-Mont. We have Peter Haviland coming in for his brother Jake Haviland. We have Luke Bell coming in for Jeremy Francois. Peter Haviland gets the ball, goes off a Calvary player, is able to keep it in bounds. Luke Bell challenges, but Calvary player steps in front. Calvary turns with the ball. Mackay Lilliston keeps the ball under control. Jeremy Francois. Dwayne Cuff challenging the forward. Forward is able to get a shot off, but Nate Blackburn comes up with a big save. Pete Haviland with the ball, gets a good touch on it, is able to control it. but not able to get it all the way through to the forwards. Calvary brings it on the ground out to the right side. Pete Haviland is challenging. Player steps between two Phil-Mont defenders, puts it on the right side all the way over to the left side. Wing is not able to get control of the ball, goes out of bounds over the touchline for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Micah Rainwater in the game turns to Eddie Pais. Micah has substituted, came in to the game. Calvary puts a shot up to the upper corner. Nate Blackburn came up with a good save to deflect the ball over the end line. Calvary will have a corner kick. Dwayne Cuff goes off with a hobbling, and Freddie Price comes in at right fullback for him. Calvary puts the ball into the middle. The ball's off to Mackay Lilliston. Nate Blackburn snags the shot that is on target, and the threat has been eliminated. Nate puts the ball up, but no Phil-Mont players there. Pete Haviland battling for the ball, goes out to the right side for Calvary. Pete Haviland sliding tackle, puts the ball out of bounds. It looks like it was deflected. Okay, we have a kick here. I wasn't sure exactly what the call was, but Phil-Mont has a free kick. Jay Suggs back to take the kick, puts a high ball through. David Ollinger puts the ball nicely in the middle. Luke Bell in the middle, but gets run off the play by a Calvary player. Luke was one-on-one with the keeper in front of the net, but Calvary defender came back and took the ball away. So good opportunity for Phil-Mont. A nice cross by David Ollinger. Good control by Luke Bell to bring the ball down, but a little bit too much time in getting this shot off. Phil-Mont gets the ball again. Pete Haviland keeps the ball down on the ground, puts the ball through for a shot. Pete comes back hard, but the ball goes to Calvary player. Pete again working hard, spins, and Calvary does get the ball free. Forward to the center forward. Phil-Mont reaching for the ball a little bit there. Calvary puts the ball out to the left wing. The left wing goes forward and is able to control it. Runs around Freddie Price. Ball goes back to the halfback. Shot right to Nate Blackburn, who gets a save at the near post. Some good ball movement by Calvary, but Nate is able to take care of the threat. Ball goes off a defender's head. David Ollinger with the ball, puts the ball through right to the keeper, who's right at the top of the goal area, or the penalty area. Trevor Tipton with a head on the ball. Jay Suggs with a shoulder to it. Puts the ball over to the left side, but not able to get connected with another Phil-Mont player. Calvary steps up with a quick throw-in to the right halfback. Dribbles the ball into the middle of the field. Eddie Pais gets a foot on the ball, but it goes to a Calvary player again. It's over on the right side. Freddie Price gets a foot on it, kicks the ball over the touchline. Calvary throw-in. Eddie Pais with the ball, puts it forward nicely for David Ollinger. David lets the ball run, sends Luke Bell up on the left side. Luke gets up to the ball and controls it. It's off of Calvary player, and then the goalkeeper comes over quickly to collect the ball. Nice play by David Ollinger, letting the ball run and then feeding Luke Bell on the left wing. Little push there, but no call. Freddie Price recovers, gets the ball, goes straight to a Calvary player. Calvary player turns nicely. Trevor Tipton, the ball into Eddie Pais. Eddie to Jay Suggs. Ball goes out of bounds over the touchline. Calvary's able to come up the sideline, puts the ball hard through to the left wing. Left wing gets control. Yuan Chi tackled, got the ball under control, but the ball rolled over the end line. It was a good hard challenge, no foul. We have a corner kick for Calvary. Calvary taking the corner kick, goes right into the center of the area, and Nate Blackburn out nicely with sure hands to take the ball in and eliminate the threat. Nate with a big punt. Luke Bell with the ball. It deflects in from the keeper into, I believe, a Calvary player, and then out of bounds for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Good pressure by Phil-Mont. We have a throw-in for Phil-Mont on the left side here. Ball goes into Jay Suggs. A little far, and the keeper gets the ball for Calvary. We have a push in the back called this time, and the Phil-Mont ball, free kick from the center field. Trevor Tipton up to take the ball. Trevor puts the ball through to the penalty area. The goalkeeper gets the ball at about the 10-yard line. Sends the ball in right to Luke Bell. Luke puts the ball on net, but not a particularly hard shot. It's on goal, but the keeper is able to get back in time. So again, another good opportunity for Phil-Mont, but doesn't produce any dividends. Phil-Mont gets the ball up in the air. Back to Calvary halfback. Jay Suggs challenging for the ball is called for a push. And in a dangerous place, we have 25-yard line. Calvary takes a quick kick, quite legal, but ball goes over the touchline for a goal kick. So good thinking on the Calvary player's part, taking a quick kick on goal before any of the wall is set up. I think Nate Blackburn was ready, but regardless, the ball is not on target. Nate Blackburn puts the ball up onto the right side. Touched by Calvary. Ball goes out of bounds for a Phil-Mont throw-in right in front of the Phil-Mont bench. Calvary steps in front of the ball. Heads the ball back out of bounds. Ball goes off Phil-Mont player for a Calvary throw-in. Eddie Pais steps in front, puts the ball into the middle, but nobody's there to collect the ball for Phil-Mont. We have a Phil-Mont push. Penalty called. And Calvary will have a free kick. About 10 yards into the Phil-Mont area. Referee marks off 10 yards, comes to the point exactly where David Ollinger was standing. So play will begin. Ball goes over the net, covered well by Nate Blackburn. Have Jeremy Francois checking into the game for Luke Bell. Jeremy Francois at left wing. We have Jeremy Francois. Now Eddie Pais is moving up to the front line. David Ollinger moving around also on the front line. Pete Haviland here challenging for the ball. And David Ollinger picks up the ball, brings it up the left side. Calvary comes hard. David Ollinger gets control of the ball again. Puts the ball into the middle. Jay Suggs able to bring the ball down, but it's on net, but not a hard shot. Trevor Tipton puts the ball back into the middle well. Ball is put back out to the 20-yard line. Dangerous, but Calvary's able to get control. Ball goes through. Calvary midfield picks the ball up. Yuan Chi intercepts the pass, but ball touched out of bounds. Calvary with the throw-in puts it down the left wing. Left wing turns, stops, puts the ball into the middle. Calvary player taps it back to his own midfield. Jay Suggs turns, but no one there at the end of the pass. Mekhi Lilliston with a good head out of the penalty area. Calvary with the ball again on the left side. Forward for the left wing, cutting an angle to the corner. Covered closely by Trevor Tipton. Takes a shot. Trevor blocks the shot, and ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Calvary takes a throw in on the far side, brings the ball back toward the center. Yuan Chi with the left foot curls the ball out of bounds. We have another substitute. Two players coming in. We have Jake Haviland coming in for Eddie Pais, and David Ollinger goes back to the midfield. Pete Haviland challenging hard for the ball. The Calvary player is able to step between the two players, puts the ball into the middle. Cleared by Yuan Chi. Mike Rainwater with the ball. Calvary heads the ball again down to Trevor Tipton. Ball is out to Jeremy Francois. Jeremy tries to put the ball through to Jake Haviland, but goes off a Calvary player. Calvary puts the ball out of bounds, center line. Pete Haviland takes up for a throw-in. Ball goes up in the air. Ball is center field for Calvary. Back out to the left side. Ball goes to the wing. Jaden Burrows in pursuit for Phil-Mont. Left wing is turned. Has control of the ball. Being challenged again by Jaden Burrows. Jaden steps up with a little help from Yuan Chi and is able to clear the ball out. Ball is put forward but deflects off a Phil-Mont player. Calvary throws in off of a Phil-Mont referee calls. No, we have a Phil-Mont throw in. We have Pete Haviland taking a rest. Yuan Chi turns nicely, gets the ball brought down nicely by David Ollinger, but the next touch takes the ball out of bounds. Calvary throwing on the near side, back out to the right side. Not much room, but nicely up to the right midfielder, back into the center. Calvary dribbling the ball back over to the left center fullback, goes over to the left side, up forward, but intercepted by Jaden Burrows. Ball controlled nicely by Yuan Chi. Comes up the center to Jeremy Francois. Jeremy sidesteps the player, puts the ball up to Jake Haviland, but tries to turn. There's a Calvary player right behind him. Jay Suggs comes back to help Trevor Tipton, puts the ball out nicely to the left wing. We have a good foray, but the Trinity Calvary keeper comes out beyond his area to kick the ball free. Back out to the left wing for Calvary. Ball goes out of bounds over the touchline. Phil-Mont throw-in. Jay Suggs working hard in the middle of the field, gets the ball loose, goes over to the right wing. David Ollinger stepping up with the ball, crosses it in the middle, but again too close to the keeper, and he is able to get control of the ball. Good effort by Jay Suggs and David Ollinger. Calvary keeper punts the ball up to midfield, headed, but over to Nate Blackburn, who gets control of the ball at the top of his penalty area. Nate punts the ball. Jay Suggs puts the ball through to Jake Haviland. Keeper comes out and takes control of the ball. Midfielder gets control of the ball. David Ollinger takes it away. Ball goes up forward to the Calvary defender. Trevor Tipton over to Jay Suggs. Jay puts the ball through. Again, Calvary keeper comes out to the top of his penalty area to get control of the ball. A couple of Phil-Mont forwards looking in the area, but Calvary keeper was able to get there first. Micah Rainwater with the head ball. Calvary keeps the ball in bounds, nicely played. Dribbles forward, continuing to dribble, puts the ball forward for another, but the ball goes out of bounds over the end line. We have a goal kick for Phil-Mont Christian Academy. Again, this is Phil-Mont Christian Academy versus Calvary Christian. Calvary is in white, Phil-Mont in blue. Their score is 0-0. There is no score in the game. Both teams have opportunities, but neither has been able to put the ball in the net. Over to the left side, headed into the middle. Mackay Lilliston chests the ball nicely. Trevor Tipton taps the ball to David Ollinger. David coming up the field, puts the ball forward to Jeremy Francois, but not able to get connected with it. Trevor Tipton steps in front of the ball. Calvary over to the right side. Takes a quick shot right at Nate Blackburn, who is positioned at the near post and after bobbling the ball briefly, gets control and now comes out with a punt. Phil-Mont has some opportunities, not able to get control of it. Gabe Williams at halfback, continuing to battle. Goes into the middle. Jay Suggs has control of the ball, but comes back off of Calvary player. Calvary has numbers up. Trevor Tipton is able to get the ball out of danger. Ball's kept in. And we have halftime at Phil-Mont Christian Academy. All right, we are back getting ready for the second half of the boys varsity soccer game between Phil-Mont Christian Academy and Calvary Christian. Calvary is in white. We'll be going from right to left this time. Phil-Mont is in blue. We'll be going from left to right. The score is 0-0. Both teams with opportunities, but neither being able to capitalize on the shots that have been taken. But Calvary has some good ball control. Phil-Mont has been pressing forward through to the front line and has had opportunities in front of the net, but has not been able to actually settle the ball quickly enough to get the ball on target. Phil-Mont will be taking the tap, and we are underway with the second half. Phil-Mont Christian Academy versus Calvary Christian. Jay Suggs puts the ball through to the corner, goes out of bounds for a throw-in right by the corner flag. Ball comes up the sideline from Calvary throw-in. Trevor Tipton with the ball goes into Jeremy Francois with a little tap, but not to a player. Ewan Chi taps the ball to Trevor. Trevor goes through to the Calvary defense. Ewan Chi steps up for a throw-in. Puts the ball down nicely for David Ollinger. David cutting, gets control of the ball, puts it through to Eddie Pais. Eddie gets the ball and almost. Eddie Pais puts the ball across the net just to the left, and another play, Jeremy Francois, was standing there, was not able to connect with the ball, and a golden opportunity goes wanting for Phil-Mont, but an excellent start for the second half. Eddie Pais steps up, gets the ball over. Phil-Mont, or Calvary fullback, has the ball shank off the right side of the foot and goes out of bounds for a throw-in on the far side of the field. Jake Haviland steps up with a throw. Jay Suggs with a shot. Nice save by Calvary keeper, coming out to deflect the ball back out of bounds. Good play on both parts there. Dwayne Cuff puts the ball through. Jake Haviland puts head ball, but it goes out of bounds. Calvary with the throw-in over. Dwayne Cuff not able to get much on the ball, but Eddie Pais taps the ball. Ewan Chi controls the ball nicely, but the resultant kick is out of bounds. Calvary steps up for a throw-in just inside the Phil-Mont area. Ball goes through to Jaden Burrows. Nice head ball. Jeremy Francois brings the ball down. Calvary fullback brings the ball into the area. Just moving forward actively. Calvary number forward puts the ball on net to the side. Nathan Blackburn goes down for a save, deflects the ball over the end line. Calvary taking a corner kick from the far side of the field. Low shot in, sent back out. David Ollinger coming hard. Calvary picks up the ball, brings it back out. Ball goes back. Jay Suggs gets control of the ball, dribbles forward through the front line. Ball rolls to the keeper, and Calvary keeper is able to get control. Jay Suggs battling in center field. And we have a push in the back. Jay Suggs will have a foul against him. Jay will take the kick from 10 yards into the Calvary area. Players all set. Jay puts the ball through hard. Calvary keeper does not bobble the ball, gets control of it. Waits until the players clear the area. Punt through to midfield. Mackay Lilliston goes up bravely for a good head ball. Ball over to the left side but for Phil-Mont, taken away by Calvary. Again, Mackay Lilliston down hard to get control of the ball, puts it forward to the half line. Trevor Tipton with the ball through, rolls all the way to the Calvary penalty area. Keeper picks up the ball. Calvary player unchallenged by Phil-Mont's able to get the ball under control. Ball rolls down into the far corner for a throw-in. Jaden Burrows steps up for a throw-in. Jay Suggs clears the ball up to the left side. Jake Haviland pursuing. Calvary back and forth, able to get control of the ball. Dribbles toward the center, puts the ball through hard to the left side. Left wing gets control of the ball. Ewan Cheech battling, flips the ball over the head. Calvary back in control. Goes back to the halfback. Ball goes right to Nathan Blackburn in the net for Phil-Mont Christian Academy. Nate puts the ball forward. David Ollinger with a tap forward right to the keeper, who comes out to the far corner of the penalty area. Again, Calvary unchallenged, gets control of the ball. Trevor Tipton turns but has the ball taken away. Jaden Burrows battling for the ball. Gets control back to Eddie Pais. Eddie Pais puts the ball through to Jeremy Francois. Jeremy has the ball taken away, but Jay Suggs gets control, puts the ball through again right to the Calvary keeper. Jake Haviland puts a little pressure on. Ball goes over to the left side. Calvary gets control. The ball went over the touchline for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Dwayne Cuff steps up for a throw-in. Ball comes over to the left side for Calvary. Settled down. Ball slotted through to the center, who's cutting to the left. Guarded by Ewan Chi, puts the ball into the center. Jaden Burrows puts the ball back out again. Over the touchline for a throw-in for Calvary. Calvary takes a big throw, head ball, deflects off of Phil-Mont player, but Nate Blackburn is able to get control again. Ball was not going toward the net, however, after the deflection it was close. But Nate Blackburn with the sure hands cleaned it up. Phil-Mont, David Ollinger settling the ball, but it's up in the air. Eddie Pais not able to get to the ball. Jay Suggs takes the ball at midfield, puts the ball to the right side for David Ollinger. David takes a shot and it's over the net, over the head of the keeper, into the goal. Phil-Mont Christian Academy 1, Calvary 0. David Ollinger with a shot from the right side over the hands of the keeper. and into the net. Jay Suggs bringing the ball up from center, feeding out to David Ollinger, who put the ball from about 30 yards into the net. Nicely played by Phil-Mont. Calvary puts the ball back into play right to the keeper, Nathan Blackburn. Nate sends punt out to the far side. Jake Haviland, ball goes off of Calvary player for a throw-in for Phil-Mont. Jake puts the ball up, battling on the right side, but the ball has gone out of bounds. Phil-Mont throw-in again. Ball deflects off the head. David Ollinger lets it go out over the end line for a corner kick for Phil-Mont. Jeremy Francois goes up to the left side to take the corner kick. Sends it into the middle. Eddie Pais tries a kick over his shoulder but doesn't succeed. Calvary picks up the ball into the center. Ball is in front of the penalty area, and Calvary has evened the score. Ball drops back out to number 10 for Calvary, and he was unchallenged, was able to get a good shot with his left foot into the side of the net, and nothing Nate Blackburn could do about that. So Calvary has evened the score. We are now 1-1 here at Phil-Mont Christian Academy. Phil-Mont puts the ball back into play. Jay Suggs puts the ball right onto net. Keeper for Calvary has no trouble getting the ball. Calvary with the ball on the right side. Goes through three Phil-Mont players, able to turn the ball into the middle. Trevor Tipton taps the ball back out again. Jay Suggs step forward. Jeremy Francois with the ball to Jay Suggs. Jay sends the ball forward, looking for a Phil-Mont player to connect with. Calvary keeps the ball in bounds nicely. Sends it to the left side, is able to keep the ball under control. Again, down a couple of feet space on the left side. Trips slightly and stumbles, and the ball rolls over the touch line or the goal line for a Phil-Mont free kick, goal kick. Calvary moving the ball up nicely on the left wing. Nate Blackburn taking kick over to the left side. David Ollinger with a nice turn gets the ball into the center. Jake Haviland pursuing, gets the ball up in the air. Jeremy Francois battling for the ball. Ball comes back out to David Ollinger. Over to Jay Suggs. Jay puts the ball over to Jeremy Francois. Jeremy gets control of the ball. Dribbles, has control of the ball, puts it back to Jake Haviland. Jake gets the ball taken away. Calvary with some pressure, getting to the ball first. Calvary puts the ball forward to the left wing. Jaden Burrows in pursuit. Calvary puts the ball nicely into the middle, but nobody else from Calvary there. Nate Blackburn take a dive, but the ball was well clear of the net. A nice cross in front of the net for any oncoming Calvary player. Fortunately for Phil-Mont, there were none of those. Goal kick on the ground for Phil-Mont, taken on the right wing, the right halfback by Calvary. Dwayne Cuff tackles and gets the ball out of bounds. Calvary throw in on the far side of the field. Calvary throw in. Number 7 takes for Calvary, takes a nice shot, volley shot, but the ball deflects off of Phil-Mont, goes out of bounds over the end line for a corner kick. Take a short corner from Calvary, back pass. Here comes the ball into the middle. It's low, comes back to the Calvary player again. A hard shot, saved by Nathan Blackburn, nicely saved. Ewan Chi comes up with a head ball. Ball goes out over the touchline. Throw in quickly in by Calvary. David Ollinger not quick enough to get to the ball. Ball is adjudged to be off of him, and Calvary takes the throw in from the near side. Trevor Tipton. David Ollinger gets a good touch on the ball. Calvary with the ball at midfield, takes a shot, goes high over the net and over the end line for a goal kick. Nathan Blackburn set up for a goal kick. Jay Suggs heads the ball back to Nathan Blackburn. Ball controlled by Calvary in the middle. Trevor Tipton turns. David Ollinger miss kick. Ball's going back and forth. David touches the ball out of bounds for Calvary. Calvary taking a throw in. Jaden Burrows steps up, clears the ball to midfield. Ball shanks off of Calvary player. Jeremy Francois battling for the ball off of him. Ball goes off of David Ollinger. Another Calvary throw in on the near side. Calvary puts the ball in. The ball is let bounce. Shot on goal. Nice save by Nathan Blackburn. Well done. Phil-Mont defense was a little porous. Let the challenge come through onto Nate. But Nate was able to go down quickly to his right side and make a good save. Corner kick for Calvary. Comes in off of a Phil-Mont player, deflects toward goal, but again Nate Blackburn is there to make the save. Calvary knocking the ball around, back out to the left wing, stops, turns, switches over to the right side. Right wing gets control of the ball. Sent out by the Mackay Lilliston. Mackay misses the kick, but it goes through directly to Nate Blackburn, and Nate comes out for a punt. Big punt. Calvary player dribbling through to the right side, back to the halfback, takes a run. Dwayne Cuff knocks the ball back out, right to a player. Nate Blackburn using every inch of his height to snag the ball. Dangerous play with the Calvary player cutting in behind him, but Nate is able to get control of the ball. Calvary has control of the ball. Errant pass goes out of bounds over the touchline. Phil-Mont throw in. We have some substitutes coming in for Phil-Mont. Micah Rainwater coming in for Dwayne Cuff, and Pete Haviland coming in for UNC. Jaden Burrows takes the throw in. David Ollinger running up the right side. David still with the ball. Puts the ball into the middle, but right to the keeper. Jeremy Francois in the area, but not able to connect with the end of that pass. Punt comes back out. Eddie Pais steps up, but is not able to control the ball. Calvary takes the ball out of bounds. Phil-Mont puts the ball up on the left wing. Calvary defender taps the ball out of bounds. Another throw in. Jake Haviland sending the ball in to Jay Suggs, not able to connect with it. Calvary with the ball up the line. Eddie Pais puts the ball high in the area, comes back down again off of Calvary player for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Jake Haviland sends the ball through, flicked on by Trevor Tipton right to the Calvary keeper. Calvary with the ball on the left side of the field, back inside. Calvary player keeps it on his feet. Back out to the wing, circles around, back to the halfback. Sends it forward, but Pete Haviland steps forward nicely. Nice pass into Jeremy Francois. Jeremy loses control. Good movement into the play. Trevor Tipton with the ball coming out of the backfield over to Jeremy Suggs. Jeremy sends the ball into forwards. David Ollinger battling with the Calvary player. Another Calvary player steps up. Pete Haviland with a sure inside of the foot pass over to Jeremy Francois. Nicely put down for Jay Suggs. Jay pressing hard. Push in the back by Jay Suggs. Foul called deservedly so. Good pressure. Some nice pass work out of the backfield by Pete Haviland and Jeremy Francois. Good pressure by Phil-Mont. Calvary brings the ball up on the feet of David Ollinger. David puts the ball through to the back line from Calvary. Calvary turns. David gets foot on it. David turns, puts the ball nicely into the middle for Jay Suggs. Jay puts the ball over to the left wing. Jake Haviland in pursuit. Calvary gets there first. Puts the ball up to midfielder. Ball goes out of bounds. Phil-Mont throw in at center field. Calvary or Phil-Mont is a throw-in infraction. Ball will go over to Calvary. They get throw-in from the midfield. Ball goes down the right side. Headed out by Eddie Pais out of over the touchline. Another throw-in, tapped in by Calvary. Trevor Tipton battling for the ball on the right side. Eddie Pais puts the ball out, but only to the 30-yard line. Over the touchline for a Calvary throw-in. Calvary with a questionable throw-in. Puts the ball back in. Pete Haviland gets the ball. It's at the top of the penalty area. Calvary with the ball. Puts the ball in nicely, but plenty of room for Nate Blackburn to control the ball. Lots of space at midfield for Calvary. Puts it out to the left side. Again, lots of space. Dribbles around. Takes a left-footed shot, but shanks off the side a little bit. Good ball movement by Calvary. A lot of space, but they're not able to convert. Nate Blackburn setting up for a goal kick. Ball comes low. Trevor Tipton with the head. Goes over the touchline for Calvary throw-in. Calvary turns. Ball over to the left wing. Jaden Burrows intercepts but kicks the ball off of the Calvary wing. Ball goes out of bounds over the end line for a goal kick. Jeremy Francois coming back into the game for Eddie Pais. Nate Blackburn takes goal kick, puts the ball up, goes off the head of a Calvary player, out of bounds for a throw-in. Jeremy Francois steps up, puts the ball into Trevor Tipton. Trevor gets the ball down nicely, but taken away by a Calvary player. Calvary with control of the ball. Continuing down the right side. Jaden Burrows comes over and taps the ball out of bounds for a corner kick. Corner kick coming in by Calvary. Settled at the 20-yard line. Turns but not able to get a shot off. Trevor Tipton gets the ball cleared out to the center line. Calvary defender puts the ball back in again. Jay Suggs with the ball forward, cleared forward all the way to the left wing. Yuan Chi in pursuit. Gets ahead on the ball, gets the ball down and under control. Neat little back heel, but Calvary gets the ball out, but the ball's into Jeremy Francois. Not able. Pete Haviland. Head ball up in the area. Trevor Tipton again with a head ball. Ball sent forward on the left side for Calvary. Left wing gets on control on the ball. Pete Haviland gets a touch on the ball over the touchline. Back into Calvary. Pete gets control of the ball. Nicely put forward. Over to Ryan Tyson. Ryan puts the ball out on the right side for David Ollinger. David gets pushed and we get a call. So we have a Calvary player down and stoppage in play. So we're waiting for a Calvary player to receive some attention from the trainer. This is boys varsity soccer from Phil-Mont Christian Academy. We are Calvary Christian versus Phil-Mont Christian Academy. Calvary player is up on his feet, walking off the field now. We are tied at 1-1. 2/3 the way through the second half. Calvary player slowly making his way off the field. Phil-Mont is set up for a free kick from the right side of the field. You have two men in the wall here. Jay Suggs stepping up for the kick. Everybody's pulled out to the top of the penalty area. The kick goes through, and curling ball, nicely taken, but over the top and to the side of the Calvary goal. Calvary takes goal kick. Ewan Chi gets head on the ball. Ryan Tyson gets his foot on the ball, taps it free to the right side. Goes over for a Calvary throw-in. Calvary takes a throw-in. Pete Haviland with the kick curls over to the left wing. Nobody there right at the minute for Phil-Mont. Goes over the touchline for a Calvary throw-in. Calvary takes the throw-in quickly. Coming down the right side, Trevor Tipton in pursuit. Trevor still on the ball. Combines Micah Rainwater turns, but the ball is off a Calvary player. Ball goes out for a corner kick on the far side of the field. Calvary setting up for a corner kick, puts the ball nicely sent over. Ball comes down for number 20, but David Ollinger is able to get a touch on the ball, comes out to midfield. Calvary gets control again. Goes over the touchline for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Phil-Mont sends in some subs. Jake Haviland coming in for Mackay Lilliston. Luke Bell coming in for Ryan Tyson. Pete Haviland sending the ball through. Calvary gets the ball touch into the center. Micah Rainwater steps up. Calvary defense puts the ball to the left wing, goes over the touchline. Phil-Mont with the throw-in deep in their area. Pete Haviland sending the ball through. Jay Suggs sends the ball deflected out of bounds by Calvary. David Ollinger back into the middle. Calvary gets control. Shot by number 10 from 30 yards out over the top of the net. Nate Blackburn puts the ball down for a goal kick. Calvary with control of the ball in the middle. Dribbles over to the right side, marked by Jake Haviland. Turns the ball into the middle. Jaden Burrows sends the ball over the sideline, but deflected off of a Calvary player for a Phil-Mont throw-in. Jake Haviland on the far side for a throw-in. Luke Bell back to Jeremy Francois. Jeremy touches the ball over. David Ollinger with the ball. Runs into a Calvary player. Calvary coming back down the middle. Trevor Tipton puts the ball out of bounds on the near side. Jaden Burrows goes up, puts the ball out of bounds off his back. Big throw into the middle from Calvary. Head ball on target, but no trouble for Nate Blackburn. Brings the ball in. Punt out. Luke Bell looking to head the ball on. The ball rolls all the way through. I don't think anybody's touched it. It goes to Calvary. Take quick throw in. Jay Suggs gets a good touch on the ball. Not quite enough room. Goes out of bounds for a Calvary throw in again. Calvary goes through to Nate Blackburn. Comes out to the edge of his penalty area. Nate puts a hard punt through. David Ollinger with the ball. Sends the ball through, not hard, but right to the keeper. And that Jaden Burrows goes up high to head the ball. Pete Haviland with the ball turns. Puts it back to Jaden Burrows. Nice combination. Ball goes out of bounds. Calvary throw in. Ball goes to David Ollinger. David curls the ball up nicely. Ewan gets the ball off his head. Sends the ball back to the keeper from the Calvary defense. The keeper puts the ball out of bounds over the touchline. David Ollinger steps up for a throw-in. Phil-Mont threatening. Jay Suggs takes the ball off his chest, puts the ball nicely, but way over the goal. So nice combination. Nice combination between David and Jay Suggs. Calvary with the goal kick. Well taken, 8 yards into the Phil-Mont area. Calvary brings the ball down, puts the ball into the middle. Player alone right in front of the net. Puts the ball off of Nate Blackburn into the corner for a Calvary score. Calvary takes the lead 2-1 from Phil-Mont. Pete Haviland puts the ball up. David Ollinger gets on the ball on the right side. Calvary player kicks the ball out from between his legs, goes over for a throw-in. David takes a quick throw-in into Jay Suggs, off of a defender very closely to the goal, but out of bounds over the end line. Corner kick coming from Phil-Mont. Jeremy Francois steps up on the right side for a corner kick. Phil-Mont players wait in the area. Ball goes in, touchdown by Calvary player, gets control of the ball. The judge to be out of bounds. Phil-Mont throw in. David Ollinger takes throw in again. Defender gets the ball up. Ewan Chi comes over smartly, goes off of him for a Calvary throw-in. Calvary takes the throw-in on the side. Ewan Chi gets a touch on the ball, but Calvary gets the ball back over to the far side, goes over the touchline for a Phil-Mont throw-in. A couple of subs coming in. Freddie Price comes in for Luke Bell. Michael Bryant coming in for Ewan Chi. We have another player, Calvary player, down on the fields. Doesn't look like any contact happened. Not sure what the problem is, but helped up by his teammates, and he is walking off the field. Got a little limp on the left leg, but able to go off with his own power, talking to the trainer on the far side. We have Phil-Mont throw in on the far side, controlled by Jake Haviland nicely. Ball goes up the left wing. Jay Suggs in pursuit, gets control of the ball. He gets a touch on the ball, but goes out of bounds on the left side of the goal. 3 minutes remaining in the contest. Calvary leading the contest 2-1. Calvary has a goal kick. Jaden steps up for a Jaden Burrows again with the head ball. Michael Bryant gets his foot on the ball, goes to Calvary player, goes back in the middle. Pete Haviland with a tap off of the Calvary player again, dribbling into the area. Soft pass into the middle, but Nate Blackburn gets onto the ball. Punt into the Calvary area. Freddie Price with the ball into Jay Suggs. Ball bounces hard off him. Calvary picks up the ball coming down the right side again. Dribbles around a player and in and out. Goes back out to the right wing. Jake Haviland is there to help out. Ball deflects off of Calvary player. Eddie Pais coming back into the game for Michael Bryant. You have a push in the back by Jay Suggs. Calvary will have a free kick 10 yards into the Phil-Mont area. Calvary not in any rush to take the kick, leading 2-1. Couple of minutes left in the game. Ball goes through hard, just over the net. Nate Blackburn has it covered. Nate Blackburn sets up for a goal kick. Calvary on the ball, center mid, dribbles the ball in towards the middle, puts the ball on net. Nate Blackburn doesn't have any trouble with that. Nate with the big punt out to Eddie Pais. Eddie battling for the ball off of Calvary player for throw-in. Eddie steps up for throw-in into Jay Suggs. Jay puts the ball back. Calvary takes the kick, and that is the final whistle. Good game by both teams. Calvary comes away with the victory, 2-1. This is Phil-Mont Christian Academy with live sports from the campus on Hillcrest Avenue in Erdenheim. Phil-Mont is playing sports. We have safety regulations in place. Phil-Mont making their warm down run over to their fans to get recognized.